everybody. Sorry, you caught me dancing. I see TJ's here and Jackie's here. Hi, everybody. Kyle messaged me right before the show and said, I was going to see if I needed to poke you to get you to come onto the show. And I was like, I was too busy putting all the fire on the wall. Woo! Crazy. So if we get done with the fire part of our show, I have a long box of comics that have been through other shows, and that I'm going to offer at halfsies. So stick around till the end because you don't know when we're going to get to that stuff. Surely we'll get to some of it. Do please, pretty please, with whatever on top, give me hearts, some thumbs up, and please share. Get the extinguisher. You're right. And these are affordable fire because they're not minty. I love these kinds of collections because it's a way to get into keys, but not break the bank. So let anybody that you know that's trying to collect any of these fire things, and we'll come right back and sell them.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
I'm feeling kind of like super heroic today because yesterday my cat, my new kitten cat, started to act like she kind of understood what fetching was. So my goal was by the end of next week to be able to have taught her how to fetch. And then today she was fully fetching. So she's brilliant. She's 100% brilliant. Price and condition, Death of Captain Marvel. All right. Awesome story by Jim Starlin. This one is a second print. I think they have a bunch of different prints of this. But it's just $10. And from what I can see, it just has like, see this, the edge? The color's gone from the edge from just rubbing up against other books and stuff like that. And then it's got a little tiny little crinkle right here. And that's all I can see. It's a really good copy. Otherwise, a whole $10. I told you, I'm trying to get you into stuff at prices that anyone can afford. Kenneth, I didn't know you were from Virginia. What's the weather like out there? Sorry, I'm spoiling myself with sugar-free Coke. Coke Zero. All right. You guys have anywhere on the board you want to specifically go before I just like start working my way along the bottom? I'm happy to start anywhere you like. TJ is going to call that book. You can see he's thinking about it real hard. Cool. All right. This is a gorgeous copy of Savage She-Hulk Essential Volume 1. This is definitely way out of print. It is minty. It doesn't have anything problems-wise with it. It is a whole $20, which is crazy. That's only $3 more than it was when it was brand new forever ago. I don't know what year this was put out. But it has Savage She-Hulk 1 through 25. And someone put it in a plastic so it stays nice. It's very clean. Very extremely. All right. I brought some Batman fire. All right. This is a weird thing. I've never, ever seen this before. These are Golden Age Batman. Whoever owned them previously took the first story out and left us with the second story. Or, yeah, second stories. So this one is Batman number 131. It has the entirety of the second story, all 1 through 9 pages of that story. You can't even tell that it's missing from the book unless you just realize that it's thinner than it should be. So that one's just $25. My gut says that the cover is nice enough that it would be really great to pair with a finished inside, or if you had a coverless one, you could marry them together and make yourself a whole much more expensive book. And this one is the very same. This one has the pages 1 through 8 of the second story. This one is number 135. And let me see what is happening. Oh, and this I think is early bat signal. I think that's early bat signal, not first bat signal. And that one is 100. And I've got a really cool detective comics here. This one is number 476. It's a very fine copy. This one's a nice Rogers and Austin cover. And it is $50. And look at this. Do you see the Joker fish down here? I just now noticed there was a Joker fish on it. Is that the first
sign? The Sign of the Joker is a book that is probably pointy.
Oh, I bet.
If you know what I'm talking about. But
yep.
On the other books, Jenna, they rebound. How do you...
Oh, so, okay, let me see if I can show you
your backup story would be on the second part of the page of the first story.
I know, that's what I'm telling you right here. So I'll show you what the inside looks like. It's the only reason I knew that it was missing stuff. Oh, it's bagged and then bagged again. All right. So here's the 131. And you can see it's got pages removed.
Oh, they tore them or cut them.
Yeah. The other one, it's not as obvious. But, I mean, it's the entire other story. It's still bound in there. I know, right? It's frustrating. It's a frustrating thing. But it exists, and I want it to still exist. So, is that one of the ones you needed?
No, but I could always use more for those prices. I mean,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Also, I'm waiting to hear back. Someone is coming for your Savage She-Hulk, I believe.
Awesome. All right, this is a giant pile of stuff here. I just couldn't put it all out there, including other fire. Okay. By the way, most of this came out of one collection. It's a sweet old couple that came in, and they're by and large, their collection is like great mid-grade everything, including all the keys. And they're supposed to bring back, they have one more tote, which I hope has got the ASM 300 in it, because it has all the rest of the stuff leading up to it, as you can see, but not that one yet. All right, if you like Underground, I think I've got one Underground in this collection, but I was really happy to see it. This is Gotcha by Ripoff Press. For adults only, you peeve. That one's just $5. I can't tell if she's like mashing on him, kissing on him, or if she's, racking him. Kind of looks the same. He looks kind of worried about it. Preston! All right. I have a mid-grade Man Bat number, I think it's 2. I've got you in the palm of my hand, Man Bat, and you are going to die. That was just $5. Try to claim gotcha like 5 minutes ago, but oh, did you say gotcha? How'd you even know it was there? Oh, that's right. I did have it on the front. All right, Kyle. I was processing today the rest of that, the other cool underground, not underground, overground books that I had. Finally got them processed and listed. All right, this one is pretty fire. This one is Marvel Presents number 2, featuring the second appearance of Bloodstone and the origin. So this one is $10. It's another awesome mid-grade. There's plenty of other Batman we're going to see that isn't that way. Those are the 2 books that were kind of like, you don't need all your pages. All right. Yeah.
Do you remember all those Vaughn Bodie books I bought from your last Underground collection?
Yes.
I have been collaborating with someone that is publishing a Vaughn Bodie book.
Oh.
And his name, but I'll give you a hint. It is Italian for Valentine.
Oh, okay. I like it. I think I can figure it out. All right. This is by the way, most of these are newsstand editions, which makes them extra special. This is 1978 Machine Man, the Living Robot #1. Nice Kirby art. This one is VFNM, and it's just $10. Everyone should own one copy of Machine Man #1. It's required because it's Kirby. I have a copy of Red Sonja. See what is going on with me today? She-Devil with a Sword, #1. This one is the 1982 run. It does have some small spine stresses, but otherwise really beautiful. That one's just $5. Okay, Machine Man, and it was at the front, right? A round guy. If I ever don't see you call something, just poke at me again. Okay. I know someone that might be here for this today. This is Rocket Raccoon #1. This is a VFNM copy. If it has any defects, they're small, little one. That's $30. That is from the limited series. I feel like the rest of this series must be in these boxes somewhere, but I haven't found anything other than the #3. This one does have a couple little ticks, and that one's just $4. So we just got to find you a #2 and a #4. I can count on one hand the amount of times we've gotten Elvira in a collection. This is Elvira's Haunted Holiday Special from 1987. It is a #1. It is beautiful, except for it has one stress right here and a little wrinkle right there. And it's just 18. She's got the list out. What does she say? And then I want, and then. Ticks on a raccoon. Yeah. Okay, I have Saga the Swamp Thing #21. This is a nice Yates cover. This one's really pretty. And also has the, oh, I love it when I write things on here that don't make sense. It says Origin. Oh, New Origin. Beautiful, beautiful copy for $50. Elvira gets claimed by Jackie. I don't know. Is she naughty? Is she actually? I got your Elvira. And then I also have, this is kind of a mid to low grade copy of Swamp Thing #2. It is the first Patchwork Man. It's a nice Wrightson cover, but it does have some all over damages, including really bad stress to the staple. It's just 25. Really early. Yes, if you make a claim tonight, fill out the form unless you've already filled it out before and the information that you provided on that form was accurate. If you've moved, please fill it out again. All right, how about a VFNM copy of V for Vendetta #1? This one's 35.
Ironically, Miss Jen is one of 2 shows offering this book this week.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny. Sometimes I feel like the universe brings us similar things.
Nancy sent me one for her thumbnail, but she sent me 4 pictures, so I chose not to put it in.
Well, so there you go. If you hang around for Nancy's show on Friday, you can get another chance at one. Okay, this one definitely has a price written on it, which is fairly normal, and it is a mid-grade. But this one is jumbo size Henry from 1966, and there are none online, 0 copies. And since you got 2 girls in swimsuits, 2 guys in swimsuits, that for history usually means more monies. So that one is 30. This is me completely making up a price based on the lowest prices of the other ones. Oh, Henry goes. Kyle's not even thinking about it. Am I right about it, Kyle? Huh?
It's Dan DeCarlo art.
That front thing?
That would go on to be Archie.
Oh, very cool. I know why you're collecting that. All right, here's another one that you might like. Mad About Millie, number 1. It has this dark staining right here that I don't know really what it is. And it has a little bit of turn right here. And tiny little stresses. But other than that, it's a really nice copy. And that is Stan G art on the front cover. That one is 50. They're having a party. What are they saying? Man, dig those groovy drum beats. She says, what drum beats? And the guy there says, that's the neighbors knocking on the wall. I watched her show when she was a horror film host. That's true. I bet you she was. She got lots of views, though. And I understand that Cassandra is really the most delightful human on the planet.
You know who wrote Mad About Millie, right?
No? Who?
Stanley Martin Lieber.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that's Stan Lee.
Somebody cool.
Yeah, that's Stan Lee before he became Stan Lee.
That's awesome. Now I want to read it. The Elvira special has a Perez cover, right? Oh, I don't know. Look. Nope, that is a Garcia Lopez. Just as cool. All right, this is Shazam, number 1. And it is really pretty. It's a little bit off color, so it's yellowed a little bit. And that one is 25. Featuring Soups the Man. Stanley Lieber, who heard of that guy? All right, this is something I could not find a comp for online at all, so I made literally a price up for it, so you probably can do better. This one is in Espanol, Solar El Hombre Atomico, or Man of the Atom. It doesn't have a number on it. I'm sure it might have it on the inside. It does have some little turns right here, but it is. A lot of people collect these specifically, and they're hard to come by. That is 20. I actually have a friend that lives in Mexico, and I asked him, I said, hey, man, it's got to be easier for you. Can you find me some Amazing Spider-Man and Spawn in Espanol? And he was like, I'll go look. It's just as hard to find them there as it is here. That was eye-opening for me.
I bought that trade collection, and I got The Walking Dead number 1 and Espanol.
And Espanol, oh yeah. Yeah, I like having in Espanol everything that I can, but there's not a ton of it out there. There's, you can get some Bluey. What else do I have for sure? I have to think about it. There's some really great stuff, but not a ton. Alien Worlds number 1. This one's got some work from top people, definitely of the era. Conrad there specifically. That one is only $7, and someone should totally grab that up because this is really awesome. Ken, hello! All right, these two make me really happy. I don't ever get these either. So this is Knight Rider, number 2. The first appearance of Tarantula. And this one is gorgeous. That's a gorgeous copy. That one is $40. And number 3, similarly beautiful, Dick Ayers covers. That is 40 also. I never get Knight Rider. I think the last time we saw Knight Rider was during, there was some big event. think when Voyager showed up in Muerte Pasividea. Is that what it says? All right, and I've got Saga of the Swamp Thing, #1. It's got a nice Yates cover. It does have little chews down here, a little discoloration, or in the middle, just $5. And it's where the action is. This is my friend. Okay, and I also have this beautiful book. This is the Layton and Rubenstein cover. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Wolverine. Super iconic. It is VF to NM. It might have a little bit of stress, but it's just $10. El Hombre Araña. I know. Me too. Womp 1 goes to Steve West. Hey, Steve, I see you were on there very quietly. I hadn't seen you pop up. I'm glad you're here. They were $40 each. There's a #2 and a #3. 40. Beautiful copies. Okay. I got some funny books, but not very many. This is Del Giant, Walt Disney's Donald Duck Merry Christmas from 1961. It does have 2 big stresses right here, but the rest of it is really pretty and square. And that one is $20. Save me from myself. Yeah, this is the problem when Kyle watches shows that I have really great stuff on. It's so hard to keep him from save you, save me. All right, and this is Walt Disney's Super Goof, #72. It says The Strange Case of Dr. Cyclox. And it is pretty great copy, probably VF. That one is $6. Super Goof. Again, if you guys have just joined us, you're welcome to ask about, excuse me, that was horrible, anything on the board. Hey, Corey, how are you doing? How's Mars doing today? This is The Hulk, #16. It's one of the Marvel magazine. And this one has I can't see. Things Are Never As They Seem, Death Stalks, A World of Masks, The World of Marvel Live Action Superheroes, and a bunch of portfolio pinups. This one's a gorgeous copy for just $15. I'm about to go on a walk. You sure it's not going to pour rain on you? And I've got a #14. This one does have a split cover. And it is, but it also has The Moon Knight. And that one is $15. This time I'm going to show you one more book and then we've got to take a break. Time has gotten away from me. All right, this one's terribly dark. I don't know if there is a way to bring up the color of this because of it's been kind of like it's had the acids in it react, so it's gotten yellowed. But it does have a couple little tiny ticks. But this is Punisher War Journal, guest starring Wolverine. It's #6. It is a very iconic cover, and that one is just $5. Oh, I showed that round guide, but I'm happy to show it again before we put it out. Okay, so this is a second print of The Death of Captain Marvel. It does have rub along the spine, so it's lost its color right along the spine, but everything else is square and nice about it, and it's just $10. Just $10. It's a no-brainer price. Punisher goes first to, oh man, if you only could see what my screen just did, it went pew pew. Clement's got the Wolverine really close. Probably because you got the big TV. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick break and come right back and finish this board.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dozed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience. Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new projects.
So it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on the
And
shadow.
sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got a little bit of time.
Ooh, Phil, that's dope, dude.
SketchUp with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights. Part of the experience.
Awesome. Welcome back, everybody. It looks like Kyle needs an intervention. He's saying on YouTube, you guys are going to have to stop me when I get to Avengers. He needs the community's help. Yep. I don't even know if I know this artist. It says Marshall, but I like the thin line art of it very much. This is Marvel Tales, number 243, featuring Spider-Man and Wolverine. And this one is 5. Might be a little miscolored from age, but other than that, looking real nice. I got some options on my Punisher #1s for you guys. And by the way, if you like Punisher, my Saturday show is going to have a whole bunch of the rest of the series. I could only get #1s ready for you guys.
That's Marshall Rogers cover on the Spider-Man Wolverine.
Marshall Rogers. Oh, okay. Well, that makes much more sense. This one is a near mint copy. VFNM. I see a little bit of wrinkle right here. The tiny little wrinkle. But it is only $20. $20 for mini-series. Used to want to be a 4-issue series, and then they added a 5th one. That one is $25. And if you don't mind a tiny little bit of spine ticking, it's so little. I don't even know what I saw that I thought this was not also near mint. It's a VF Plus near mint because it has that one little tick right there. I don't even think it cuts through color. And that one's just $20. All right, everyone holds Kyle's hand. This is Avengers number 16. It's a really pretty copy. The only thing I can see is it has some little tiny indentions on the top, like maybe someone grabbed the book from there at one point. It has the number 316 written in the A. It should be able to be removed. And then the spine's got tiny little defects, so you can see them there. But otherwise, pretty darn clean. Blunted corner. And it's $3.50. Kyle says, Avengers bad. But that's him saying Avengers assemble. Kyle is shaking. Kyle, you'll be okay. You'll be all right. All right. Now we're going to enter into the Spider-Man part of our show. I will tell you that these are all books that have some issues. They're not crazy, like the covers aren't falling off or anything, but they are not minty copies. They are perfect entry-level copies, though, if you want to have them for your collection so you can read them and enjoy them. I think all of them are also the newsstand editions. So this one is Amazing Spider-Man 289. Hobgoblin is revealed in this issue, and that's just $10. Yeah, my problem is that Kyle's got all kinds of other really good books that he's waiting to buy from me. He's getting there. He got some great stuff. All right, same condition. This is a fair. Oh, perfect. That's a perfect one for you guys. Clemens claim. This one is an ASM number 252. This is a fair copy. It's the first appearance of Black Suit Spider-Man. Newsstand edition. This one is $40. If it was any kind of other condition, it would be $100 plus all day. Trades are cheaper. So much cheaper. But Kyle's a completist. 252 goes. I priced these all to go into collections. You're going to have to type quickly. All right, this is ASM number 316. Todd McFarlane cover in good condition, which look up what good condition means. It's got bites. Someone's been chewing on this corner a little bit. Someone's been chewing up there a tiny bit. But otherwise, pretty cover. This one is $40. Venom.
I need the ultra rare gold, black and gold foil of that.
Who was it? Like a modern one that they made?
No, it was a. It was a special like Marvel tour. Like maybe it was for conventions or something. I don't remember exactly the provenance of it, but they only printed like 400 copies.
Oh wow! I've never even seen one. I don't think. All right,
ultra
wins. Whoosh. All right, a good copy. Now I'm going to tell you, there's some stuff about this cover that if you cleaned it would be so much better. There's just some little bug dust here and on his eye. And if you could get it whitened up a little bit, there's not a lot of like whacking. It's got damage to this corner and just a little bit of stuff going on with the spine. So you can make it better than good if you did that. This one's number 301 and it's just $25. Newsstand. Instead of chewing on a pencil, they chewed on books. My son chews on his shirt. He's always like, Mike, hello. I just realized it was Mike Esco. Okay. 301 goes to Mr. West. Steve, you got a bunch of really cool stuff last week, didn't you? All right. This one's actually a much better copy. This one just has small defects, nothing like the other ones. This one's ASM number 311, Return of the Man Called Mysterio. It is a McFarlane cover, and it is newsstand. It is only $10. Nice reflection. You got bit by a radioactive comic book once. Oh, no! Strange rash. Limits take 311. Okay, this is ASM 304. It is a mid-grade copy because it's got a little chew, little damage at the bottom, a little bit of spine ticks, not too horrible. This one is After the Fox, and it is just $4 for the newsstand edition. $4. Hey, Eddie. We're having fun. People buying it all. 304 goes to Round Guy. Round Guy, it is yours. Okay. What other awesomeness is up here on the board? There's more above even. Okay. This one is Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, number 117. It is a mid-grade copy. It is newsstand. It says, where is Spider-Man, Black Cat, and Doctor Strange? It is just $4. Just $4. Iconic cover. So funny. I went through the whole collection and just kind of pulled the ones I knew were big covers, but there's a ton of other ones. I bet you the 305 and 306 are in the collection I got, Round Guy. I'm going to try to pull those out for you and get them ready for next week. How's that? We've been buying so much stuff. I've been trying to find time to get it all merchandised. All right, this is ASM number 299. It is the Venom cameo that happens right ahead of 300. It does have a crunchy corner. It is yellowed, and it has some little spine defects. It is a newsstand edition. It is only $40. Someone out there knows how to raise the color out of this. Get those whites to be white again. Okay. This is a great reading copy of ASM 261 newsstand edition. It is a reading copy for $5. Another iconic goodie. Okay, this is the first appearance of Ned Leeds. This is another one of those reading copies. It is ASM 257, and it is newsstand for $5. 261 goes to the Clemenses. All right, this is another McFarlane cover. It's a Christmas cover. This is ASM number 314. They are being evicted. Mary and Peter. Oh no, Mary Jane. Just in time for Christmas. It is a newsstand edition. It does have a ding in this corner and some small spine ticks, but it's only $6. Clemens take 257. I refuse to believe that there is not the sixth part of this entire run of Kraven the Hunter. I am going to hunt it down in this collection. It might be in the one tote they haven't brought yet. I'm hoping it's not one of the coverless ones that they had. They had a bunch of coverless stuff, so hopefully we can get you the full set at some point. So here we go. I'm going to do it in order. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. The really awesome storyline, Kraven the Hunter, was one that went through Web of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, and Spectacular Spider-Man. So it did that. It said Web, Amazing, Spectacular, Web, Amazing, Spectacular, and then it finishes out. It has 6 parts. This is the first 5 of them. I can't imagine that the last one isn't in the collection somewhere. So these are all probably, I would call above mid-grade, but just a little bit above mid-grade. This is number 31, which is part 1, and it is 10. The bronze ASM in that collection probably can. It's a bunch of 90s goods. But they're all in this similar condition where they're not gradable, but they're definitely readable, and almost all of them are newsstands. So 31 goes to Round Guy. He's going to get himself a set. Okay, this is part 2. This is above mid-grade, but just above mid-grade, and it is newsstand edition. And this one's amazing number 293. That's 15. You can see the corner. So it's a great cover. And then Spectacular. This is part 3 of the series. This one does have crispy corner and some spine ticking. And that one is 10. Anytime you can get Spider-Man in the water, I guess. This is the cover that everyone loves. This is a mid-grade copy of Web of Spider-Man, number 32, part 4 of the series. And that one is 20. Newsstand at 20. More water and dirt. Dirt and water, water and dirt. And the last one that I have or have found so far in the collection, this one is ASM 294, part 5 of Craven the Hunter. Mid-grade copy with newsstand. That one's 15. Steve needs Web 32. Okay, got Steve. Get something tonight. Is there still time to ship it with the books from Saturday night? TJ, if you paid it, it got shipped today. We're really, I really am very mindful of the fact that you guys have paid, and I try to get it out the door right away. So if you paid yesterday, it's already gone out the door. It's already been picked up today. Ooh, Ken, that sounds so cool. All right, we have done with the fire that is the board. Now we're going to do half price books until we run out of time. Okay. This is Shock Suspense Stories, a VFNM copy from 1973. It's number 12. That one is normally 11, so half price. This is the last time you're going to see these books. They're going to go either out to the floor or going to go into the warehouse. I have Project Superpowers number 0. That's 10 cents. My staff is funny. They took it very literally when I said just price them at cover price. How about James Bond 007 number 1? This is the Greg Pak run. Normally 4. This is New Mutants number 39, newsstand edition. This is an Arthur Adams cover, normally 7. Okay, the first shock I saw was Steve West. Don't worry. I have another one for you, Jackie. Like the most bizarre collection that there were 2 in it, so. Minus 50%. Minus 50%. You both win. West and Jackie. Gotcha. All right. I have got G.I. Joe number 43, a gorgeous copy. First appearance of Scrap Iron. Normally 10. Everyone's winning. You get a comic. You get a comic. G.I. Joe number 60. This is an early McFarlane cover or interior. It doesn't say it on the outside, so nope, it's going to be interior. That one is normally 10. Gorgeous copy. I want to put all my G.I. Joe together here. G.I. Joe. The first one goes to Steve West. Perhaps these. 5 doll hairs. Okay. G.I. Joe number 59. This is the first appearance of Jinx, Raptor, Tunnel Rat, and a bunch of other characters. A gorgeous copy, normally 10. And I've got G.I. Joe number 31. Snake Eyes and Destro, Fight It Out. Newsstand edition, normally 12. Defenders number 106, newsstand edition, normally 3. This is a heavy metal book. Back when they were doing comic books for a little while, they were all really cool. This one is a book by George Romero. It's The Rise, number 1. And that one is normally 10. G.I. Joe 31 goes. 6 to Steve. Okay. G.I. Joe newsstand. Uh-oh, Jason. I think it just got called just ahead of you. Oh, no. Sorry, friend. Okay, some good old underground stuff. Oh, I got your Defenders. I'll get it for you, Jackie. Threshold of Reality, number 3. This one is normally 10. Defenders goes. I'll take that down. Jackie. From Gilbert Hernandez, I have Blubber number 6, normally 5. Super fun book series by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. This is Super Zero, number 1, normally 6. Highly recommend to make you laugh. Oh, from the Sick Mind of Eric Powell. This one is SSB. I cannot tell you what it stands for because it's that bunch of potty. That is normally 15. The first word is say time. Oddly Normal, number 4, is normally 50 cents. No Mercy, number 9, is normally 4. And Annie Commie Girls from DC Comics, number 6, that's normally 4. Another underground goodie. This one's got work by Tim Vigil in it. This one is Grips, number 1, normally 8. Awesome early Grendel work. This is the Comico, number 10, normally 3. Kyle, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. Futures End, number 25, normally 3. Here's a cool, I think this is the first time you ever saw anything from AWA Upshot. This is the launch title, The Resistance, that they did for Free Comic Book Day. It also includes first looks at Bite-Sized and Erratic. That's normally 3. I have got Shazam, number 1, from Future State, normally 4. And Teen Titans, number 1, Future State, normally 4. I don't know if this book ever was made, but it's a cool collectible nonetheless. This one is a Free Comic Book Day book called Zagor, the Alien Saga. That's normally 5. Any more free comic book day stuff? I'm going to skip all those. This is from Eclipse Comics. This is Fusion number something. Number 2. Fusion number 2. Normally 3. Some of my favorite kinds of bronze. Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. This one is normally 4. I think that might be her first appearance in the Marvel Universe. Also have Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. This is the Lim variant, normally 5. Jeff Smith, Shazam, the Monster Society of Evil. This one's number 2 of 4, normally 5. All right, I've got Children of the Vault. Number 1, this one is got a Miss Minutes cover. That one's normally 5. Bat Signal! Hello! We're at the very end of our show. If there's anything you saw in our pictures or you see on the board now you have a question about, let me know. Civil War 2, number 1. It's normally a $4 book. Stuff I'm putting up now, Bat Signal, is Hassie's. From Marvel, this is John Burns, The Pit, normally 5. Don't forget to stick around after our show. There's a bunch of cool stuff on today. Mog and Mel have a cool guest, and got to watch Geek Chat. Super important. And then I think, is it really late? We have Henri. I'm going to eventually get it all memorized. I have a mind like a steel sieve.
Henri was on yesterday. It's just Geek Chat at 9 and Mel and Mog at 10 Eastern.
Thank you. Sorry, I need sleep. I don't know if you guys know this, but on Wednesday night, I have a planned insomnia night. So I stay up until all hours processing comics. What Avengers is that? Far right, third row. That is Avengers number 16 for $3.50. You got a good eye. Burn nukes Pittsburgh. That's right. Fun story. Powers of X number 2, normally a $4 book. Okay, this is the first appearance of the World Dark Star Death. This one is New X-Men number 130, normally $5. Oh, this one's a little double thing. This is Quest Probe number 1 and 2, featuring the Hulk and Spider-Man. It's normally a $5 set. Yep, $350. I know you know that it's not $3.50. Beauty and the Beast number 1, newsstand, normally $3. So only the stuff I'm putting on the top here, that is the half price stuff. The rest of the stuff was our regular show stuff. Don't need Valiant. Unless you guys want Valiant. You guys like Valiant? Trying to put as much cool stuff out here as I can. I can send you pictures. Just send me a DM real fast so I remember. Batman 100 variant cover, normally $5. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter number 1, normally $4. Anytime you can get a Turtles number 1, you should. Batman Brave and the Bold number 1. This is the 1 in 25 ratio variant, normally 10. I would take it home for my collection at that price for sure. This is Spawn number 65. It does have some stress, normally $2. I can't believe Miss Minutes made it through that round. G.I. Joe number 60. This is a newsstand edition, normally 10, featuring the Dreadnought. G.I. Joe number 267, normally 4. Trying to find you the coolest stuff in this box. Pit goes to Jackie. Right here somewhere, right? Pit. Pepsi. Okay, Jackie. We're getting close to final call. 1 minute. Whoop. Anyone have a question about anything? Jason, were you calling the 60? I think that's what you're at. Aliens World. That one is $7. It's not a discount, just $7 straight. And Round Guy, you can also rewatch the show and just like if there's something that you wanted, you can always call it. I'm just going to leave all of this stuff on the board and in the box because I didn't get through the box very much. So I'm going to make sure to keep going in this box for next time. Yeah, it was because they did a lot of reprints for the Absolute line. And there were other really big books. If you haven't read your Absolute Martian Manhunter, you should. The She-Hulk trade gets claimed by Kyle, probably for a friend. And
Torma.
Oh, for Torma. Oh, that makes sense. I don't really do Instagram. It's Facebook. Just Jen King. I look like me. Just send me a direct message. I think I've sent something there before to you. Maybe no. Round Guy, you do a thing already. All right. Anyone other questions? Jason, yes. Okay. Capsies. Thanks, guys. This has been a really fun show. I'm going to try to process more from that collection because you guys seem to like it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm almost never over on Instagram. I post things to there, but I don't like pay attention to it usually. All right. Thank you for being here tonight. Please, 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 please tell your friends about the show. Surely you've got friends that don't like the exact same things you do, so you don't have to worry about them taking all the stuff you've got. But I will see you guys next time. My next big show is going to be Saturday night. I'm going to try to make it fire also, but affordable fire if I can. Yeah, I've got a big collection at home. I got to work. All right. Thank you to Kyle for all the hard work in the background. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks, my friends.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.